I was down there in Delaware, had a little spike on the camera, got really excited. I was there 2 days in the afternoon, about 1 o'clock, decided to go down to my blind, got set up around 10, and the spike comes out, 3-4 meters from my blind, and it turns out he's bedding at the camera. So I get so jazzed up. I am ready to go on this spike. I'm retired from the military, and ever since I retired, every year I'm getting more and more jittery at that pre-shot for some reason. I don't understand why, but finally got the shot out, and it was a 4-yard shot. Once he got up from his bed, about 15 or 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm getting alerts on my watch saying your heart rate's over 120 for the last 10 minutes.
Holy
You're
cow.
not moving. Yeah, I was jazzed.
That's amazing.
He jumps the shot totally because it's a crossbow. He's going to hear it immediately. And I think I nail him. He kind of saunters off. I give it about 45 minutes, an hour. I see the direction that he went. No big deal.
How far away was he when you shot him, Zach?
11 feet, maybe.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, real close.
Yeah, that would be damn near. That would be super exciting for sure.
Yeah, I do have this innate ability to get super close and miss every deer with it, if they're less than 10 yards away. And so I see where the arrow is, the crossbow. I retrieve it. There's no blood. There's no hair. There's nothing on this mechanism, the mechanical arrow, just indicate that it went through. There's no tallow. There's no residue. There's nothing. And the way that he walked away didn't really indicate that he was hit either. So I track him. There's no blood. There's nothing. I think, oh man, just early season misses. Oh, so exciting though. Great. I get a picture from some landowners nearby the next day of that same spike, dead, of a wound that would be similar to the one that I would have given had I hit him. But there was nothing on it, and no one came to claim him.
It sounds like it's a dead deer.
So what'd you do?
I've heard of stories where people shoot deer and the hit is so lethal that they don't even really react. They just are like, well, that was weird, and walk off.
It blew my mind, and it's that analogy of there's two types of motorcycle riders, those that have, put their bikes down and those that will. And it just hit me so hard that I probably did kill this deer. And I wasted all of it, and that's just hard.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Was it a high shot? Do you think the placement was higher? The blood never filled up into the cavity to pour out of the entry and exit wound, or?
So the entry wound that it appears, I have the imagery and everything, the pictures, is like a brisket shot.
So in the front
right there
end?
at the bottom of front, right on the breastbone. To me, it looks like there'd be blood everywhere, and you would have hit more than just that area. But I cannot figure it out how I hit it with my arrow.
The fact that it was dead nearby on a neighboring property with wounds that would be consistent with your shot placement, that can't be coincidence.
No.
And they wouldn't have called you,
right?
right?
Right. They called me because they know I hunt in that area. But they also don't know the other hunters because where the other hunters are, they're not on camera when they enter or exit.
Interesting.
Was that deer facing you, or was it broadside when you shot?
It was broadside. It was broadside shot, yeah. And the entry wounds line up with where I would have shot it.
That's really interesting that if it was forward, you would have think, if it's going to hit any sort of artery coming out of the heart up toward the neck, you would have thought, I would think that there would be blood very close to where you hit it. There's no way.
You guys always respond so kindly when I send you my trophy pictures. I'm going to send you the pictures of my broadhead that I used there, as well as the pictures of this deer, just so that you can show people or, just examine it for yourselves to make a determination. whether I did or I didn't, I still feel responsible, and it's just one of those things that's out there that I want people to know about.
Well, yeah, it's tough either way.
It's unsolved mysteries,
that's
dude.
Tough either way.
It's unsolved mysteries, and it just gnaws at you. But
that makes it harder to even like swallow that pill when you're the one who released the arrow or the bolt. Like that makes it so hard.
I was thinking like because the proximity was so close, 11 feet. If it didn't have time to do what it needed to do coming out of, if it's a bolt off a crossbow, but it's not like a bullet. It's not like if you hit too close, it doesn't do what it needs to do to expand, right? Like doesn't apply here.
But the time that sound takes to travel when that string hits the bars and they fully expand hits the deer faster than the arrow at that distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's a wild one. That's a freaking
I feel like
mystery.
it's probably your deer, and it's just an unfortunate string. If you'd have no blood trail, like I was there last year, it's not a fun place to be mentally.
I'm going to send you the photos. It's crazy.
Dude, and what kind of stuff?
I saw you guys in there talking about your setup. I'm like, let's talk about deer.
Right? Yeah. And I will say early season, I mean, anytime you release an arrow on a deer, guys, there's so much vegetation, there's so much green, there's so much leafy, grassy stuff everywhere. If you're off on the blood trail, like if you think you went this way and you're 2 feet, 3 feet off of where it actually ran, it's really hard to find freaking blood. It's not just like blood painted across leaves like it's going to be in 4 weeks. That blood's rubbing up on all the grass. It's elevated off the ground. Like depending on vegetation, it can be really hard to be on the right track and know where the deer ran because it's not clear early season. Mm-hmm. It's much harder. So you really have to like frickin' take your time, and it's very difficult early season for blood trail deer, if you ask me.
You're right. You're saying all the right things. This is why I binge listen to all your episodes for starting August 25th, and then I'm with you guys every week. I'm just baffled by it. I'm going to send you the pictures. You look at it. I appreciate you guys' insight. Thank you so much for at least letting me.
No, thanks for send it over and thanks. And if you want to like exist in the same pain of life, then I don't mean pain as in like ouch. I mean pain of like plain maybe is what who cares. The YouTube video of me with my doe hunt from a few years back is exactly this. I shoot this thing. I had blood, but like it ended up in a non-recovery, which was so confusing. I had a full pass through, everything made sense, whatever, and it's like never added up. And I still to this day, I'm like, I think she was dead, and I just didn't find her, which is super unfortunate. So if you want to, I'm right there with you. I've been there, and then a lot of us have.
Oh, you have. You totally get it. Well, in good news, like this is my 3rd year hunting in Pennsylvania, and I finally got invited to a deer camp this year.